Okay, welcome back. We are going to be finishing up, for the most part, creating our first ability. So our first ability was Icicle. It's a single target damage ability. The next part I want to do is now you're going to change the variable. Right now we have, let's say our unit has 7 magic and the enemy has 0 resistance. It will do 7 damage. It just subtracts the one from the other. But now I want to add a modifier. So we stored that damage as magic, and now I want to multiply it. In this case, I'm going to multiply it by 175, and then after that divide it by 0. Not divided by 100. Divided by 0 would give you a big number. So in SRPG Studio, if you work with small numbers and you get decimals, it always rounds down. And this kind of avoids most of that rounding by just using bigger numbers here. So now, when I get that 7 damage, I'm going to multiply by 175 divided by 100. It's basically having it do 75% more damage. Okay? Another quick thing we can do is get experience. We'll just make it unit ID 1. Experience, you can make it a variable. We're just going to stick with a constant. If you want to change it to a formula, which I have done in my game, you can change it, create a little formula right here. So now we can get experience. Next thing I wanted to do, if you look over here, we said she just has to be alive and be level 1 or more. We're going to add another criteria for the showing up, and that is going to be that the variable 2-1, which is the second unit, which is our mage, and then their first ability is 1 or more. The charges that she has available is at least 1 or more, and then this will show up. Okay? Now, when you use the ability, we want that charge to go down. So we will set 2-1 to subtract 1. Okay? So if she has 2 charges, she uses the ability, or she is able to use the ability because her charges are more than 1, or 1 or more. Use the ability, it'll subtract 1, so 2 goes down to 1, it'll still be 1, you can still use the ability. Use the ability one more time, subtract 1, it goes down to 0. The variable is no longer 1 or more, and it will not show up. Okay. Another thing I wanted to do is a show message. I'm going to say I have, we'll say 2 uses left. But she might not always have 2 uses left. So I will show you how to figure out how to show the number of uses left. But we're also going to copy that. My charges of Icicle, I'm just going to capitalize that because it's the name of the ability, are used up. Okay, so this is going to happen. I selected the trigger variable. If 2-1 is equal to 0. This one is going to show up. if 2, 1 is 1 or more. Okay, so that's one way to know how many abilities you have left, or how many charges you're going to have left. And I want to show it in a few other ways, but I don't remember off the top of my head how I showed it. I just got to check my other game. So you see right here, cast icicle, parentheses / VIII, parentheses 4. That is what we are looking for. So what does this mean? You will see in a second. So we're going to do it right here as well, where it says cast icicle. I'm going to place that, and I just have to double check. 5 and 4. So what does that mean? We're going to go to variables. We're going to go to the 5th page, and unit ID, or ID number 4, is 2-1. So it's basically saying show the value of 2-1 right there. So instead of 2 uses left, we're going to put it right there. If it's 0, it's going to be 0, and you just say that. But if it's greater than 1, we want to specify how many uses are left. And right here, we want to specify how many uses are left. And also in this message, when we have the explanation, I guess we don't really need to have it there because we have it in the other name. So let's see what that looks like. I always do that. Fight. Okay, so it didn't show up. You don't have the variable show. So I think what happened there is we did not. This did not happen. 2, 1 was not set to 3. Well, I'm just looking for something real fast. Not that. Right in here. Map commands. I want to see variable. Always display. You won't want this in your final game, but for figuring out bugs, it's very nice. Okay, fight. We are on turn 1, so the variable should be set. Now I'm going to check variables. As you can see here, 2, 1 did not happen. Why didn't 2, 1 not happen? Set starting abilities. 2, 1 count set to 3. I'm not sure why this didn't happen. It was player 1's turn. It should set 2, 1 count equal to 3. Let's just try that as free. And then 2, 1 should get set to 2, 1 count. Let's see if the executor got it to work. There we go. I guess the executed caused something to be wrong. So if you look here, variables, 2-1 is now set to 3 because 2-1 count is set to 3. And we only want to set the 2-1 count on the first mat, the very first time. Okay, now what we're doing is we're just going to test the ability. Fight. So she should get 30 experience. It should do what is 7 times 1.75. Off the top of my head. Double would be 14. I'm going to guess it's going to do 12. Because I think it rounds down. So it should do 12 damage. I want the explanation. Oh, this just keeps happening. Oh, that's wrong. It crashed the game. Close the program. Hopefully it's saved. Oh, well, save project. Okay. Unit events. Mage. We had C. I am bombard that. Oh, since we added stuff, we have to make this go back 2 more steps. So now it's 5. That's what went wrong. See, even if you think you did everything right, you can mess stuff up. So now it should work. Now it should work. Icicle. You can see Icicle has 3 charges. Cast Icicle. I did 12. I did my math somewhat right. And I have 2 uses left. She attacked for 12 back. Why did that happen? That does not sound right. She does 7. He has 0. Why is it saying 12? Oh, probably her book. Add some. Let's just make that do 0. So I don't confuse myself. I like to have everything do 0. Okay. Well, I think that's the end of this video. My wife is calling, and I accomplished everything I want to show. So, thank you very much.